Good morning. This is Scott. Welcome to the meditation live stream and to Saturday. I hope that you're doing well. I'm in short hair mode now. Got my hair done. I really enjoy letting it grow and then cutting it short. And I've kind of done that my whole life. In some ways, hair is sort of like a spiritual antenna, and for me, it has sort of intuitive connections. And so when I go from it really long to kind of short, it's sort of like a release. It's like a transformation. It's sort of kind of like renewal feeling, almost like my head is in springtime right now, even though we're actually going into fall, so it feels very refreshing, to say the least. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry. So anyway, here on my channel, I like to do a brief talk and then get into a guided practice, and we work with an integration technique where we treat yourself as a multidimensional being that you are. And over the years, I've learned some different meditation techniques, and I incorporate those together in an integration fashion. So there's a lot of techniques out there that talk about integration, but not really what it means. And when we have a body, emotion, mind, and relational dimension, and don't practice those dimensions, we're not really getting the full scope or the full spectrum of integration. And so I like to do a brief talk, and then we'll practice those dimensions shortly. So I've been saying a lot of different things lately about the nature of the world and what each of us can do. I like to focus on what's something within our hands to be able to do something about. And really, under our sort of complicated authority is our own body, emotion, mind, and relation. And when we practice these skills, each of us becomes like an awareness magnet. You magnetize more presence into the present moment through the vehicle of your awareness into the dimensions of yourself, into an integrated wholeness. And that wholeness acts, to me, as a kind of a magnet or an attractor. And you, in so doing, when you have connections with others, we transmit and receive a kind of soft power or connection with each other. And that connection, when we practice with love and compassion and gratitude, is amplified. So we bring more love, compassion, gratitude into the world, and through the vehicle of you, the prism of your soul, you could say, the crystallized nature of our being. And when more of us do that, we create a movement, a ripple effect out into the community. And I think that that's the future of the world, a kind of practice that we do, maybe not necessarily what we do now, but something similar to this in the future, to help us deal with the technological, biological revolution that is probably shortly, if not already, happening right now. So, that being said, we'll start today with our practice with our eyes closed and begin to tune into your body. And charging up your breath, beginning with some deep breaths in through your nose and then out through your mouth. Doing the full yogic breath, allowing the whole trunk of your body to expand and contract. Front to back, side to side, top to bottom, both belly and chest. Allowing your breath to reach all the way down into your pelvic floor, legs, and feet. We'll do 3 more. Good. And where you're at, you can allow your breath now to return to your usual way of breathing. Begin to tune into the tingling, pulsing, temperature, subtle movement, and presence of your physical body. Feeling your physical body. Feeling your body's connection with the earth, the contact you have with the earth underneath you. Begin the practice of feeling and softening. On the in-breath, feeling your body. And then on the out-breath, softening and melting down through your body like warm honey and into the earth. And everywhere that the honey touches is cleansed, healed, purified as it melts down through you and deep into the earth where the energy is transformed and recycled. And each wave of the breath, each cycle of the breath, you get a little bit closer to your body and melt just a little bit deeper into the earth. If you like, you can pause at the end of the out breath and go a little deeper in your meditation. On the in breath, feeling your body, and on the out breath, softening and melting. And then at the end of the out breath, between the next in breath, you can pause in the silence, letting go and releasing. Good. And then bringing your attention up into your heart in the center of your chest. If you like, you could put your hand there. Feel the warmth of your hand on your heart. And on the in-breath, feeling your heart, and the out-breath, softening and expanding your heart. And coming in contact with your emotions, you can notice what is present for you emotionally right now. And without passing judgment on your emotions, allowing yourself to feel a little bit in the shared space. You could be feeling any of the 5 main cardinal emotions, giving your life direction, like anger, sadness, fear, joy, or shame. And just allowing yourself to feel a little bit. You could be feeling numb as well. This is also a valid emotional experience. like, you can add in a pause. So on the in-breath, feeling your heart. Out-breath, softening and expanding your heart. And then at the end of the out-breath, pause between the next in-breath and letting go in the vast open field of your heart. And then bringing your attention up into your head. You can feel your head on the in-breath and soften in and around your skull on the out-breath. If you like, you can breathe into the third eye space between your eyebrows or the top of your head, your crown, whatever feels correct for you. And just allowing yourself to feel and soften in and around your skull. Coming in contact with your thoughts, you can notice how busy or active your mind is. And just remaining uninvolved with your thoughts, allowing them to come and go. You can always come back to feeling your head or your body and the earth underneath you for grounding. Help pull you back out of a thought. And if you like, you can add in a pause like we've been doing. So on the in-breath, feeling the space in and around your head, and the out-breath softening the space in and around your head. And then a pause between the next in-breath, and letting go into the vast, open, sky-like nature of your mind, as though your whole head disappears and the whole sky is resting on your shoulders in its place. Before we move into the next section of the meditation, we'll do some spinal breathing. So, on your in-breath, breathing up your spine, and then on the out-breath, breathing back down your spine. Some areas of your spine you'll feel easier than others. And if you like, you can take the tip of your tongue and place it where there's a little groove behind your front teeth. This helps create the circuit of energy in your body, uniting heaven and earth. Breathing up your spine and then back down on the out-breath. Good, and then now we'll spend some time with our eyes open, gently opening your eyes and allowing that work that we did to remain present and not evaporate. And if you like, it can be useful to rest your eyes gently, like out your window or at something made by nature rather than your screen. And on the in-breath, we'll practice feeling outside, and then on the out-breath, practice feeling inside. And just noticing the difference. Feeling outside on the in-breath, and then inside on the out-breath. And you may notice that it's easier to feel outside rather than inside, or vice versa. Easier to feel inside rather than outside. And that's normal. Just noticing what it's like for you. If you'd like to add in the qualities of love, compassion, and gratitude, you can do so by, on the in-breath, feeling love, compassion, and gratitude around you. And then on the out-breath, love, compassion, and gratitude towards yourself. And learn to practice sending and receiving love, compassion, and gratitude. conclude, we can practice some grounding exercise. So, on the in-breath, feeling your body. The out-breath, downward movement through your body and deep into the earth. Just softening deep into the earth on the out-breath. Very good. And then from here we can set our prayers and our intentions for the day. I'll be quiet and allow you to do yours. May this work that we do transform our life, offering up blessings and ripple out into the community. Amen. Great. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. And have an awesome Saturday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.